7 and welcome back to the channel. I think LMU has a major problem, and I think we need to address it, and I think LMU needs to address this. Now, I am saying LMU, I do think sim racing in general has this problem. It just seems to be more evident in LMU. So for those who aren't aware, Reverend Sim Racing, absolutely stomping good lad as well, absolutely lovely guy. I did a video a couple of days ago on a sim racer in LMU called F-Edu, and I am going to name this guy publicly. A, it's in Rev's video anyway, so it's there to be seen, but also I think he deserves it. Now, the video is not about Mr. Edu. It's about the concept in general and the problem that LMU faces. But first, I just want to play the video for some context. We're going to go through a couple of other videos I have of this guy wrecking people. And then we're actually going to get into the part where I think LMU has a major problem. So, just for context, this guy's out in the race. They've just started. Guy's going down the straight. Nothing untoward's happening. The Porsche in front moves, blocks him. You could argue he's moved twice. Squeezed him out a little bit. No harm done. He still managed to get through. A little bit of contact there. You went in a bit hot, a bit shallow. Again, racing incident, nothing major. Gets tapped by both of them here. These two here do play a part in this in terms of, I think they build up Mr. Edu's inner child and his fragile ego. So he makes a pass, nothing wrong with it at all. Guy comes off the brakes, tries to take him out. All he does is ends up taking himself out. I think he was hoping to get a 2-for-1 there. I don't know why. You're not in Tesco's, mate. It's not a 2-for-1 offer. Comes back on, bashes this Porsche here as well. And then you would think, all right, that bit's done, right? No. Takes that Porsche out because he can't stand being overtaken because God forbid you drive online and you might actually get passed. Takes out a Mercedes as well. So move forward in the race a little bit more and is going to build up again. Now you'd think that that was enough of a reason for a guy to be reported. Anyway, obviously 2 intent wrecks already within the first one. Makes a bit of contact with Ferrari. Entirely his fault. But again, he can't stand that. So what does he do? Takes him out. There's wreck number 3, and I don't even think they've finished the second lap yet by the looks of it. Then he basically proceeds to sit there on the exit for a little while. Does eventually port back to the pits, so he doesn't actually take anyone out here, but I think that we all know the intent of what he's actually after by placing his car here. So again, the trend continues. He basically drives around slowly until Mr. Corvette catches up with him. And then this is where it gets really bad, and this should be a permanent ban in my opinion. It should have already been banned in the first place. However, intent wrecks him out, proceeds to hit him again, and then not let the Corvette out of this position. So I'm not going to labor on this bit too much. He keeps him out of position. The Corvette does eventually make it out and does eventually carry on going. And then you think that's it done. No. Mr. Fragile Ego here decides to take him out again. So as they get down towards the end of the straight here, you'll see what's going to happen. I think we all know what's coming anyway. Points directly for him, takes him out, race over. That's that bit done. I don't think there's anything else here. So that's that for Rev 1. Now I've got 2 more videos provided by someone in the sim racing community of this exact same racer taking out someone else. So here's Mr. Edu going around here, and then it comes around, Lexus overtakes him. Can't stand that. No, you won't pass me in a racing game. Absolutely not. We can't possibly have that. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on, what are you, 12? And then goes and crashes into the guy again. So that's that one. So they're around Interlagos again. I assume different race. Lexus makes a perfectly clean, perfectly nice pass. Edu goes out wide. Absolutely nothing wrong with what this guy's done here. Cuts back in front of him. Again, perfectly legal. Nothing wrong with him. I think he cuts back across anyway. Yep, there we go. Gets tapped from behind. That's the one, arguably, you would be more annoyed with. The BMW tapping you from behind. However, not Mr. Edu. Proceeds to basically chase this guy down. And then he will then start to eye up the Lexus, get his angle set, and then he's actually going to just clean him out good and proper and kill both the races. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because this is becoming more and more of a problem in LMU. This Mr. Edu person has been known for a while. I knew his name as soon as Rev made this video, not because of Rev's video, but as soon as I saw the video, I was like, F Edu, I know that name. I've seen it somewhere before. And I can't nail down where it is, but there's another video on YouTube highlighting this guy intent wrecking. Now, somewhere in the comment section of Rev's video, someone actually references the fact they were taken out by him at one other point. Doesn't actually state when, but knocked off and then was hit by him on a separate occasion as well. He has no remorse, which we'll get to as well. He should be permanent banned. I completely agree, and we're going to get to that in a minute because he wasn't permanently banned even from this video. Essentially, Rev's comment section is full of people either saying, yes, I've been intent wrecked in this game, either by this person here or by other people. And it's multiple sources saying exactly the same thing. Now, on top of that, there are multiple people saying that they've just stopped racing online because of being intent wrecked. The problem I think LMU are facing in trying to protect their numbers by not being harsher on intent wrecking, they're just going to drive people away. The numbers are going to go down way faster than what LMU realize, I think. I say in this comment section is just one example of that. If I scroll all the way to the bottom, you will actually see the fact that this douchebag has actually replied. And this is the guy's username on YouTube, s.lowdown. Please don't ever come to my channel. Please don't ever come to my stream because I will ban you immediately. You guys completely forget it's a game. It looks realistic, but it's still a game for those who don't know. It being a game does not justify you ruining everyone else's race. I'm just a laughy face. The guy has absolutely no remorse whatsoever. Now, I have seen on Rev's Discord today that he has received a lengthy ban. We don't know how long for. Why is that not permanent? There is a comment explicitly in this comment section that says that someone was taken out by him 3 months ago. The video I watched was about 3 months ago. He had been reported for that. Why is he still in the game? Why is that ban not permanent? When people have this level of intent wrecking and this pattern, they're not going to change that. There's an absolute pattern here, with it, particularly with this guy. Why are they still on the platform? They're going to kill their own game if they don't start taking this seriously and start actually permanently banning people. Shooter397 is a small team. I think it's important that we do address that. They're a team of about 30 to 40. I keep hearing somewhere in those numbers. I implore you, take on a small team and actually start addressing the intent wrecking that's happening. It's destroying your daily races. I think it's time that people realize if you're actually intent wrecking here, there are people like me and people that have got stronger bases than me as well that are running very, very strong, very, very, very powerful bases that can easily break your wrist. And if you're not expecting this wreck and you haven't got collision turned down, then you could end up breaking someone's hand. That person could be a builder, they could be a roofer, they could be a manual labor person. They need the hands in order to make money. If you take someone out and you break their hand, yes, it's just a game in this guy's opinion, but you ruin their chance to make money. They need their hands to make money. They need hands to put food on the table. They might have families that you don't know about. So you having a little bit of fun crashing into someone might actually cost someone's child an evening meal. I know that's a very extreme example, but it is an impact of your behavior if you intent wreck. iRacing has the same problem. The difference is iRacing, this sort of behavior in iRacing, I guarantee this idiot is gone from the platform and from the service and never getting back on. They keep their game cleaner. Now, I don't want to pit iRacing against LMU. That's not what this video is about. But in this terms, iRacing clearly outperforms LMU in the terms of reporting and how they're dealing with it. What, about 2 months ago, saying the reporting system in LMU works after a conversation with the dev, and here I am with a little bit of egg on my face. This guy's been on the platform for a while, he's been wrecking people for a while, and he's still there. So I'm not saying I was lied to, I'm not saying that at all. I just don't think they're being harsh enough. I think it's time that they actually step up the punishments and they start banning people off this service to protect the service for the long term. That's why I'm making this video, because I love LMU and I want to keep loving LMU for years to come. And if this is the level of people that are going to be playing the game and allowed to stay on the platform, I don't think the online racing will be there in years to come. Anyway, I've been Just Dave, reminding you all to keep it rubber side down, never give up, and remember, we do this for fun. So be nice to each other. Don't be this guy. Till next time, take care.